Welcome to our 4th edition of the Zombie Kast, where we talk about gaming news and I ignore them.
Aww. Okay. I'm going home now, guys.
Well, I am Brandon Carey. These are my friends.
James Hughes,
enemies.
at your service.
Frenemies.
Benjamin Figueroa, your friend.
And this loser.
Mr. Blue Lipstick Guy.
Okay, so now the introductions are
all
over.
these poses, no one can see you.
Oh, well, maybe I wasn't pawn.
To be fair, I pointed him and no one can see me, so...
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Nah, let's get back to business.
Let's get to the stories.
We couldn't get back to what we were never at.
Our first story comes courtesy of the ESRB.
Oh man, it's been a long time since we heard anything new from them. Since E10.
Two ESRB listings leaked a possible GTA 3 and Vice City PS3 remake.
Fuck yes!
So the ESRB did something good for change?
Yes!
There were 2 postings for GTA 3, one for Vice City, both of them rated for mature on
I want San Andreas.
Yes,
Vice City.
There was no San Andreas, just 3
Vice
City.
Vice City. Oh,
Vice City.
Vice City is the best one.
Well,
I love me some Vice City.
Even other than San Andreas.
well, I guess the ESRB did something good for a change for us GTA fans, I guess, in a way, right?
Yeah.
And
I don't think the ESRB's ever actually pissed me off, which is rare for a video game organization.
Yeah, I get. Yeah.
Well, if they didn't do it, someone else would have.
But it is they
That's true.
stopped pissing me off when I hit 17.
Yeah.
That's when they stopped pissing me off.
You can buy it to give you what?
Yeah, I can buy whatever the hell I want.
Nah, let's not get into that.
Wow. What's next, Brandon?
Our next one comes from EA because
Ooh.
So far they've been in every
as have
Zombie Kast.
Nintendo and Diablo 3.
Okay.
Alright.
And we have stories from them too coming later.
Diablo P.
What? EA says, and I quote, they want 90% Metacritic scores on everything they do.
What's a Metacritic?
It's a rating system for video games.
Now who's this? EA? I gotta
Yeah.
stop.
Electronic Arts,
Yeah.
Dead Space.
No, I get it.
They want all their games to have 90%
Why?
or
Because
higher
every game
Metacritic
they have
score.
is like high-powered graphics, and that's it.
That's what the quote says. They also want Origin to be the Facebook to Steam's MySpace.
Ah, that's a pretty good analogy.
The problem with that is that Steam is very, very good,
And
and Origin is not.
Isn't Origin like sell everything in retail price like the same?
Basically, whereas Steam will offer a 5-year-old game for 75%
Damn.
of like it's already discounted price of $20.
Damn.
That's like $5.
Exactly.
Less than that
Damn.
sometimes. But they want Origin to be.
Sometimes.
It's the way you said it. The way you looked. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sometimes. And it just got pure silent.
They say that Origin is quote nothing new. They think it's a worthwhile product and they want it to exceed Steam.
And they want 90% of everything they make.
I get the 90% one. You want high standards for your
But
stuff.
it's EA. Let's be honest. That's not happening.
No. But all they have to do is buy every game and then
And then bankrupt every company in the world.
Yeah,
and then they'll be the only company out there. And then
That's been their strategy, and so far it's closed a lot of companies.
And they're still less than 90%.
Our next story comes from Japan.
Japan.
Does it
On
involve
the
tentacles?
On the 13th of July, they will be opening a Resident Evil themed restaurant in Japan.
We've got to go.
No,
Oh, that's sweet.
I don't have to go, but you can.
Why not?
What food is there?
Because I don't want to go to Japan.
Like
There is
BOW
There is
sandwiches.
no new.
But your girlfriend's there.
Nemesis noodles.
They don't have any actual news on the foods they're going to serve.
Pirate strudel.
Tyrant strudels.
But it's going to be called the Biohazard Cafe and Grill.
God, Jill sandwiches.
Whiskers.
Wesker's whiskers. Wesker's wine.
And for the first year they're opening, they're going to offer collectibles based on Resident Evil.
Oh my god.
Up for sale.
Up for sale. Not
For sale. Not for free.
I specify this because I know we're on the internet, some people are going to say, oh, free collectibles.
Yeah, right.
So, it's
man.
not for you guys, it's for the internet people because they're kind of stupid. Except for the
all of our
except
ratings just dropped.
all 10 of them.
People.
All 10 of them.
Tinker's
I'm
lemonade.
stupid.
I got a million of these.
Okay, here's our required Nintendo story.
Alright.
One of them, anyway.
One.
Nintendo's Reggie Fils-Aimé is quote troubled by gamers' demand for content. He says he's sick of them. You know, like we put out Metroid, and they're like, I want more Metroid. And we put out another Smash Bros. And like, I want more Smash. Where he's sick of that.
So what do they
I
want?
hate Reggie, man.
To
I
stop
don't like Reggie.
people begging for
So they don't
It's
want
like,
us to want games
we give
anymore?
them more, and then
They
get something, and then they ask for even more.
But it
Because we
takes-
like it.
Yeah.
I know, right?
We want more of what we like.
But he's troubled by that.
He doesn't like the fact that we like their stuff. Let's stop liking it.
Man, Reggie is a
Excuse me.
confusing man.
Let's stop liking his stuff.
Yeah.
It's like,
liking
They're like, I
Reggie.
want you to like it again.
Yes.
Please.
that's a problem I think a lot of game companies would kill to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the
Right?
problem they have. They want more of our stuff. We can't have that. That's some bullshit. How dare they want our stuff? How dare they want us to keep making stuff for them? How dare they keep buying our things?
Yeah. Screw you guys.
Our other Nintendo story is about the price of the Wii U. It is announced to be
Not paying a cent over 400.
it is announced to be quote reasonably priced.
That's not even a price.
I won't need
What,
to buy
compared to a car, maybe?
I won't need to buy a Wii U
The
anymore.
quote
because
was
Super Smash Bros. Coming out for what?
It's reasonably priced. That's all we know about it. It's going to be released this Christmas, and we know nothing about its price.
If they
We
want,
barely know anything
if
about it
they
in
want
general.
my dollar, they're gonna have to release more shit on Super Smash Bros.
Well, I'm not getting. Well, the Super Smash was being released on PS3.
Wait, what?
I think it is, but I don't know since they're combining
You
with
mean
Namco and
All
Bandai.
Stars.
No, I think they're.
Namco Bandai's making it, and Namco's a fool.
I heard that it's
But
gonna be
they-
a multi-platform
But
release.
Nintendo will not allow their Mario to be on another platform. I can
That
guarantee you
I
that.
guess you're right.
I can
Yeah,
guarantee.
I just heard it's
that.
multi-platform,
That's
so
true.
I guess maybe they're just talking about the 3DS.
Maybe, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
probably.
3DS.
3DS,
That's
maybe.
But
Yeah,
unless they show any Super Smash Bros, and it better be the shit.
yeah.
This new Super Smash Bros better be the shit because it would be the only reason I get a Wii U, just like the Wii itself.
Okay, our next story. The Final Fantasy VII rumor that it was going to be released on the PC officially squashed by Square Enix. It's never going to happen.
Oh, no, I
Right.
mean,
Well,
There you go.
that game
okay, I wasn't like
I
excited
was
for
gonna
that.
get it.
Our next announcement comes from Zynga,
Who's that?
the
They made,
Farmville
like,
creators.
The two dead-headed dog thingy.
They have announced a new social network for their games called Zynga with Friends.
Oh, you're gonna get there, right there?
I am. I'll be all over that.
I'll be.
What the
all
fuck
over
is Zango with friends?
It's a social network that's going to link all of Zynga's games together.
So we have Farmville playing with Cityville?
Yes.
Yeah!
So you want to see they go to the forest?
Yeah.
To go to the forest, to go to the
Go to the forest and then go to like medieval times.
At the same time, they announced Farmville 2 and Chefville.
What is Sheffield? What is this?
Wait. What is Farmville 2? And it's
What
gonna
is
be
Far-
new
yeah,
from
what
the
is gonna be
original
new from
Farmville.
Farmville?
They got
You have to pay more for the shit you got in Farmville.
New costumes.
I made that up. But
Oh, there's no Farmville 2?
there is an actual Farmville
it's
2, but I don't know what it's
There's a
going to be about.
The Weedville?
Yeah, like some marijuana.
Oh, it's a
Weedville.
Weedville, yeah.
Have a work marijuana bag.
Methville.
But yeah, so we all agree that Farmville 2 is probably a stupid idea.
But people are gonna get it.
Stupid.
It's stupid.
Very
Stupid.
stupid.
If you were going to spend your
Very
stupid money on it.
right now. You're acting stupid.
And now it's time for our obligatory Diablo 3 story.
Okay.
This one's actually good news.
Oh, wow.
Say
Its
what?
player base has been cut in half in the span of a single month.
What's that mean?
Nobody playing
Well, in
Nobody's playing it.
May 24th, they had 140,000 people
That's-
playing the game.
That's it? It's not even that much.
Or 140, yeah. And in June of 24th, at least in America, that was cut down to 70,000.
That's it? That's
That's
all that's
like you-
playing in all of America?
Yeah.
Why is that like less than New York's
That's
140K
about, yeah, it's less
to
than New
70K.
That is less than New York. What, 140,000 is less than New York.
Yeah.
These stats were made by Xfire, which is a company that tracks online game
How is that
stats.
good news though? Like, how is that
Because
good?
Diablo 3 sucks and shouldn't be played.
No, that's
Damn, that is so bad. Everyone's looking forward to that game.
It was the most
Like,
sold
heavy.
PC game of all time.
Yeah, and it just let everyone down.
Yeah, because
every
there's
way.
so many poor decisions in that game.
What do you think is the worst decision?
So
The
yeah,
auction house.
Okay, I'm glad we were on the same page here.
Buy the
The auction house essentially ruined the entire experience.
Just buy the demo.
Yeah, it's by the demo. You have the same game.
The $60 demo?
Yeah, it's $60 demo.
In 3 days, you get your full game. Just wanted to see if you play the game, that's all. It's like really expensive.
Just wanted to see if you'd buy it.
We were to see if you buy, so we paid $60.
Like the $78,000 shovel?
Yeah, it's $78,000.
Yeah, see.
I bought it.
I bought that actually.
Okay, our next story comes from Valve. During their Meet the Pyro trailer they released earlier this
What the
week.
fuck is Meet the Pow?
It's a Team
What is
Fortress 2 trailer. Like, they've gone through all the characters. They're doing Meet the Soldier, Meet the Spy videos.
So they're making more.
Is a Pyro a new
Are they
character?
making
No, it's an old class that they.
Are they making a new Team Fortress?
Yeah.
But it doesn't. No, Team Fortress 2 will not be remade anytime soon. At
Well,
least
are
not
they
that
gonna
I
make
Who
know.
Team
cares
Fortress
about Meet
3?
the Pyro then?
But during the trailer, they announced a Source Filmmaker program, which we can use to take the assets from any game that's made by the Source engine, which Valve owns, and create any movie you want out of it.
So, like,
Pretty cool.
I have no interest in doing that.
That's pretty cool.
So I could take like heavy.
Yeah, so if you had Team Fortress 2, which is free to play, and or Half-Life, you can use those assets and make your own movie out of it.
Like,
So I can make Heavy Meat.
But
What's his
what are you
name?
talking about? They already do that. They got tons of those kinds of videos littered all throughout
Like,
YouTube.
Yeah,
Mod
but
and stuff, like,
you need like
Mod.
mods to do it. This is Valve's official editing software to allow you to do it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So now it's illegal.
Now it's legal.
Yeah, that's what
Oh, I thought you said illegal.
No, now it's legal.
Well,
Now
it's always been legal. It's just been tedious without Valve's input in the matter. So now we have another story from Japan.
Yay, more
Japan, they're doing
Japan.
good this
In order to protest the new piracy law,
What's that?
we went over it last week. I don't feel like going through it again. Anonymous hacked a Japanese government site in order
They
to
just do these.
protest it.
Do these.
The problem is the site was actually a water management website, so that didn't actually accomplish
What
anything.
would you
A
like?
water
So they just
management.
hacked the water management.
Yeah, they did on accident because the first 6 letters of that company's name happened to coincide with the name of the people who made the laws.
So Anonymous made a mistake.
Yes,
Oh.
and a water
The
management
fake.
and a water management company's website went down for a couple hours because of it.
Like,
Damn.
People got shit for the water
Crazy.
now.
Yeah, they got shit water now.
Troll water. They go there and come. It's
Troll water.
It was supposed to go inside the computer.
There's a troll face at the bottom of your water bottle.
Okay, our next story comes from Sony.
Wow.
Kaz Hirai is now stepping down as Sony's director and chairman.
I didn't know that. I don't know
The director and chairman of Sony, at least was.
Dylan's fucking moron.
He's now going to focus on his role as president instead.
Of the USA?
No, of Sony.
I know.
He
What's the
stepped
point?
down to go bigger.
He stepped up. What are you talking about?
Well, he had all 3 of those jobs. Now he's put 2 so he can focus on the 1.
How do you have
It
CEO,
was
chairman,
funny,
and
yeah.
president of
My
one?
God.
Aren't all the jobs the same? But basically,
How do you have CEO, chairman, and president of one company?
That's
How do you
just
do
being
that?
greedy.
Well, now he's not being greedy. He's just
Now he stepped down.
Doesn't matter.
He stepped down.
He gets someone 2 jobs. Someone gets 2 jobs.
One step back and 2 steps forward.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, 1 step back, 2 step forward.
So I guess someone's gonna fill those spots then, right?
I am.
Obviously,
Well, someone gets a job, right? That's good.
job creators.
Yeah, he's a job creator.
Yeah,
2 people.
2 jobs. 2 jobs and 2 people.
So our next story also comes from PlayStation. They announced a beta for Little Big Planet karting.
I don't care. I don't care.
You know what I don't get about
I don't
that?
care.
You know what I don't get about it?
Oh, it's not-
Wouldn't Little Big Planet just a game will just have karting? Like you can make your own stages and stuff.
I mean,
So what
there's
makes
also
them so-
the thing that isn't that essentially Mod Nation Racers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it
Exactly.
is.
Mod Nation Racers.
But
Except except with Sackboy.
Yeah.
With my sax.
there's just 2 reasons. Yeah, those are 2 reasons. Like
See,
the game
I
is,
don't understand why we had this game in the first place. It's just is what I'm curious about. Because, like I said, we have Mod Nation Racers.
Well, every popular person's got to have a kart racing game.
Mario's
Mario, Sonic, Crash,
Well, the most successful is Mario.
and
Yeah,
definitely.
And
but
Uncharted.
I really enjoyed
If there's Darren.
I really enjoyed the Crash Team Racing though.
Everyone did.
That was the one I was really good at.
Shamesy.
Okay, our next story comes from Mass Effect 3.
Oh.
There were files in the extended cut DLC that indicated the next DLC would be Leviathan.
Oh yeah, but
How
that's
was
about
that?
What the fuck is Leviathan?
Well, this is it's like basically a new mission that's going to explain more about the Reapers. Like the
It's about a rogue Reaper who's rebelling against his own forces.
Yeah, and then what I read about it's going to tell more about the history about them and stuff. I guess.
Personally, I think if you're having a rogue Reaper after that extended cut, I think it kind of ruins Godchild's point a little bit.
But didn't they say it's before the final invasion?
Yes, but the fact that there is a rogue Reaper that can join you basically invalidates Godchild even more than the game already
We don't know if
did.
we kill it.
Well,
How was
we'll
it?
ask about it after.
What?
So we don't spoil it.
Spoiler
On the
alert.
air.
It's not.
We can't call spoiler alert in the middle of the fucking podcast.
I think he just did.
You can't call spoiler alert. When was that rule established? That
Because that's
I've
redundant.
seen several videos.
You can't
where
make a spoiler and then call spoiler alert.
What?
mean,
We didn't make a spoiler alert
Well, maybe
yet.
you kill her or not. I'm not that sure.
Yeah, they said that you can add it to your war assets. Wait, what?
Okay, that's stupid. Now.
See, because like I said, if you can bring a Reaper to your side, that invalidates Godchild even more than the story already does.
Well, like, would you see it? Did they explain? Would you see it during the cuts and stuff? Like, fine with you?
Well, it's war assets. War assets are completely meaningless in Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, all it gets you is just a trophy. An extra scene.
And the green ending. Which doesn't really make sense when you think about it. Like,
The sense of this.
why would your military status affect what endings you can get from the Crucible?
I thought you could pick the endings.
My God, I am completely
Upset.
lost.
Good.
As soon as he said Crucible, I was like, I can't do this. So I can't listen no more. I have no idea what you guys
The
are talking
Crucible is the magic plot device that does space magic.
Yeah.
But guys, we're on podcast.
about. That didn't help, by the way. I'm still lost.
It allows you to choose from 1 to 3 possible endings, none of which make any
Destroy.
sense.
Control. Sense of thought.
How did it? Wait, I bet it's destroy the red ending.
You can destroy all of your enemies at
It
once, and
it's
all of your
syndicate
AI
green.
companions.
Control.
You can control all your enemies at once, or you can fuse all organic and synthetic life into one DNA.
That sounds stupid. Why would I want to do
Yes,
that?
it does, because it doesn't sound stupid, it is stupid.
Why would
I
I
mean,
want
did
to fuse all that
Did you
shit?
check
in
all
one?
three? You checked all three.
I played the extended
So
cut. It makes it better,
Yeah.
but
So
there's
if-
still the space magic.
So if this guy synthesizes everything, I'll just become one with my laptop?
No, you could mate with your laptop.
Yeah, it's
I could
alive.
fuck my laptop?
It's alive.
Okay, you
It
don't
has
need
DNA.
to. You already do that.
Yeah, but now it's legal.
Yeah,
But
now it's alive.
No, it's a lot.
No, it's not weird.
Now it's not weird, because everyone will be fucking their laptops.
I wouldn't.
It's because you want to have a laptop.
But yeah, the extended cut. The
Yeah.
extended cut improved the ending. It's now serviceable,
Yeah.
but it's definitely not good.
Well, now it leaves a little bit more questions. Why Lynn? Oh, I don't get to say.
Oh, we don't have to talk about it because
Yeah.
I already posted something on my blog about that.
Well, I don't.
Yeah. As soon as Dylan learns to read, he'll read.
Our next story comes from Square Enix.
Okay.
They're going to stop doing long scale internal development after 13.2. So we're never going to spend.
not long scale.
They're not going to
development.
spend several years and several thousands of
No,
dollars.
so
on
not
it.
more.
One game.
How dare they take
So-
shorter amount of time?
So if it takes
Fuck
5
them, really.
years, and they're just like, no, but it's not gonna take 5 years. They're just gonna shit out a crappy game.
Because they did this because they spent years on 13, which sold 350,000 units, but they spent like only a single year on 13.2, which sold 200,000 units. So those 200,000 units make much more profit for Square Enix
What
overall.
do you need 5 years for? I know it takes some effort to make a game.
Well, it's like promotion bullshit.
Was it
like
5 years before 12? Well, 14 came out, right?
that.
That
do you
came out
keep
after
bringing-
13.
Why do you keep bringing up 14?
We don't talk about Final Fantasy fans don't talk about 14.
Fuck it then.
Why do you
Trust me.
keep talking
How
about
long
14?
ago was 12?
Doesn't
Was that 5
matter.
years ago? Was 12 not long ago?
Doesn't matter.
Code was old.
It doesn't matter.
7 years.
But now they're going to switch to more outsourcing and more reliance on small scale development.
So if
So they can either profit.
a game
Oh, so
is
now we
not
get,
done,
like-
but it's taking a long time, they'll shit out a crappy game.
Essentially. That's what Capcom does.
Speaking of
Every
Capcom,
6 months.
Every every 6 months. Yeah.
They're like Apple.
Capcom's new
bless you.
IP, Dragon's Dogma, broke first week sales records in Japan
That's a Capcom game?
Yeah, man.
by selling over 1 million units worldwide.
So that sold more than Final Fantasy.
And you know they half-assed
Final
it.
Fantasy is
You know
not
they
the big,
half-assed it.
Final Fantasy is not the big game it used to be. It is definitely not anymore.
It's really not.
Do you blame that on 13?
I blame that on Square Enix.
Do you what game do you? It's always one game that does it.
People
14!
People
I'm
debate it's somewhere between 10 and 13. People debate that.
So 11.
Yeah, like 10?
12.
11 actually is very good.
I don't know. I
It
didn't play
still does good.
I've literally only played 7.
I played 10.
10 to
I like 10.
I liked 10. 10 was good.
12 was so fucking dumb. Yeah, I like 10.
10 was my very
I like
first.
7.
10 was my very first RPG.
number is 8. I like 8.
Well, Final Fantasy 10 was my first RPG, so it had a special place in my heart because of that.
Final Fantasy 10 was my first art. Oh, no. Well, not counting Pokemon, but...
What?
And it was a good game. 12 was a little less so.
Which
No,
will change everything.
Pokemon's an RPG game.
12
Pokemon's a
was-
Pokemon game.
But Pokemon came out before Pokemon Showdown.
Pokemon's a Pokemon game.
Pokemon is an RPG, though.
Yes, but it's a Pokemon game.
Yeah,
RPG.
It is a Pokemon
RPG.
game.
RPG.
Yes, but it's a
RPG.
Pokemon game. It goes under Pokemon. There's
It goes
RPG
under
with Pokemon.
Pokemon always
Wait,
be
sorry,
Pokemon.
So
like
if there's
Shin
a
Megami
po-
Tensei.
Don't
So-
fuck with me
so
on this
there's
one.
a
It's a
Pokemon-
Pokemon game.
So
It's an
Yeah.
RPG with monster capturing,
So
right?
if there's a Pokemon fighting
and
game,
evolving.
So it's
like
basically Shin Megami
Pokemon?
Tensei.
Which one came out first?
Shin Megami Tensei.
Then it's Pokemon.
What's Shin Megami
And
Tensei?
it's Shimmy Girigami for
Shin Megami Tensei.
Shimmy Girigami.
That did the monster capturing thing first, except with actual demons from folklore.
Like
I'd rather catch
E-frame?
rats.
No,
I'd
they
catch
didn't have the
rat
E-frame,
Or-
right?
Or
And
capturing
magic.
Satans and using it to fight for you.
I wanna-
Diglett.
I'd rather
Like
catch
actually
Diglett
capturing
and
Satan and using
What
it to
about
fight for you.
Jesus? But you can't capture Jesus.
There is Messiah.
Oh, really?
Rat
So,
rat
which is
tat.
cyberspace Jesus?
What the fuck are we talking about? We're talking about.
Let's move
We're talking
on.
about, and then I hear over here, cyberspace Jesus. What the fuck is cyberspace Jesus?
In Persona 3, there was a persona called Messiah, which is essentially Space Jesus.
Cyberspace.
Let's move on.
Please.
Please.
News for The Last of Us: there will be no co-op.
But there is multiplayer.
I kind of figured
There
that-
is an online feature.
That would
No
be
feature.
that's kind of one-sided.
They have
if you
not
never
actually
seen your girl.
specified
Yeah,
that it's
yeah, when
multiplayer.
someone plays the man, other one plays the girl.
I know, right? That's kind of one-sided.
Where you shout expletives and throw bricks at people.
I threw a brick at him and stabbed him
only
with my
feature you
pocket
play the
knife.
whole game with bleeps.
Yeah, it bleeps. Beep. Cuts off all sound.
Well, they didn't explain anything about the features, or just
No,
they just said it.
they're just an online feature.
Wow.
Probably
That's
just like
pretty
scoreboards and shit.
Well, maybe
Like
time
everything.
trials.
Like rank boards.
Time
too.
travels.
I mean,
Time trials?
trials. Yeah.
Child. It's
Time
like time
travels.
travel. Like, nope, you're wrong.
Time trials.
Or maybe like costumes. I don't know.
Time trials in a third-person shooter survival game.
Welcome to Time
Yeah.
Crisis.
Time crisis.
Next news, Brandon.
Anyway,
Brandon.
there's an update on the Diablo 3 unverified user story. They they did a little patch which removed the level cap and the cap that says you only play through Act 1.
Why don't they just get rid of the whole thing?
I don't, cause Blizzard. Cause fuck
Because
Blizzard.
talent.
I don't understand it anymore. I don't even
Because
care.
Blizzard doesn't care.
Literally everything else stays, but those two restrictions are now removed because of the update.
They should. Is that Diablo?
Diablo 3, yes.
Why do they just keep on? They keep fucking up more. They're
Just-
fucking it up more.
Well,
Shut down
every-
the game.
they-
Removing
they-
the level cap in the content cap's actually a very good thing.
But still, no. There's everything they do fucks it up more.
There has to be a downside.
They are patching a demo. They're patching a demo.
There's
I prefer trial version.
They are
Well, I
patching
don't. I prefer
a demo.
trial version.
Who patches a demo?
Blizzard!
Why?
Because talent.
Because you paid $60 for that fucking demo, and I better be able to access all of it.
Then it wouldn't be a demo if you could access all of it.
If I would, then give me the full game.
Just get rid of everything. Just
$60
fuck the
then
demo.
give me the
I don't
fucking
understand.
Give me the
Blizzard's confusing me.
It's okay.
They just don't give a
Don't give me a
fuck. They're so
demo.
focused on World of Warcraft that they don't give a
I
fuck
never
about
heard anything
Diablo.
about
They
it.
don't give a
They don't need to. They don't need
They
to
don't
advertise
need
it anymore.
Diablo.
It's
They
already-
don't. Think about it.
They
How
can just
many
sit
people
back
are
and relax at this
like,
point.
over 1 million people.
Just the whole country of Korea. That's South Korea. That's it.
Of course, yeah, you're right. Blizzard has World of Warcraft, which means they have their own money-generating machine, essentially.
Yeah.
They don't need Diablo.
They
That's
have
why they
several
don't.
million subscribers.
That's why it
That's why
took
they-
this
that's why
many
they
years
don't-
to make 3.
That's why I don't care about it.
That's
That's why
what
it's
they
so
don't.
bad because they're just like, I
Well,
get
do you
it.
think that because they're actually not that bad when it comes to developers? So I'm curious as to why this is. Is it Activision?
Actually, it might be.
It could be.
It might be Activision.
Is it
Did
Activision?
they make StarCraft?
Would it Activision
Yeah.
make Diablo 2?
No, it's now Activision Blizzard. They co-own.
Oh, they did.
Why did
wait,
they join?
Did they
I have
publish it?
no idea. I still don't know why they did
Did
that.
Activision like
I
market
mean,
publish it?
Activision's not that good.
Activision Blizzard are now one and the same company.
What game? What games did Activision come out with besides like all the Spider-Man, old Spider-Man games?
Oh, Spider-Man game.
They do call
Oh,
it.
They
Spider-Man
publish it.
games
Activision
were
is Call of Duty.
Treyarch
They publish it.
and Neversoft.
They
Oh,
do that on
never
Tony
saw. No,
Hawk.
you fucking right. Activision and Tony Hawk.
Yeah, they-
Yeah,
No, Neversoft did Tony
Neversoft
Hawk.
did Tony
But
Hawk.
But they
Activision
pub-
published
They
it.
published it.
Yeah, that's true.
They're
that's true.
publishers.
Yeah.
So they got some good names. They got Tony Hawk's 2 and 3. 4 is pretty good too.
I like 4. That was my favorite.
And they also do Prototype.
No.
Speaking of Activision, that translates nicely to our next story. Radical Entertainment
Yeah, they.
went completely downhill.
That one I actually heard of.
Yeah, I told you that one.
Wow.
Why they shut
Yeah.
down?
They made the Hulk Ultimate Destruction and the Prototype franchise,
Oh, wasn't bad.
So they got 3,
as well as Simpsons Hit and Run when that was released.
so they've got 4 games under their belts before they shut down.
It's not that new of a thing. It only came out in '97.
And Prototype 2 was the top-selling game in April when there still wasn't enough money
Dylan.
to.
97.
1997.
That's 15 years ago.
So?
You weren't even born.
So?
You weren't even born.
So,
That's
yeah.
a long time ago.
But the first game, Hulk, what was their first game?
Well, that wasn't their
Simpsons?
first game. They've made games. Those are just the more notable games.
Those are the 4 popular games, basically.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that people were probably going to know.
Hit and run.
So
I
Prototype
didn't know they
two-
made Simpsons.
Prototype 2 was the last game they made,
Yeah.
and it sold. It was the top-selling game of April, and it still wasn't enough money to keep the business afloat.
Damn.
Did they say how many games?
It was around. They didn't have. I looked around for an exact number, but it was but all I get is roughly around 400,000 units.
Who's their publisher? Like
Activision.
Activision. Oh shit, that sucks.
Activision.
And they're the ones that pulled the plug.
And Activision got like billions of dollars just on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
They haven't released the PC version of Prototype 2 yet. That's still to be released.
That could
Are they
help.
gonna release it?
Are they still gonna release it?
Yes, they're still going to release it
But not all the money's
because
going to
Activision owns Prototype. Therefore they can do that.
So no Prototype 3?
Like fuck you, Radical.
Not by Radical.
No.
We keep all your money.
Nah, I'm a infamous guy.
You're infamous for something, all right.
No, fuck him!
Doesn't work well under pressure. Anyway, this one comes from EA again, actually.
Oh,
We see the same companies
Goody.
over and over again.
Because they're the only ones that keep doing newsworthy stuff. Or stuff that pisses me off enough to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
The SimCity Social, they ran an ad for it saying, quote, more city, less ville.
It's funny.
Ah!
that makes sense.
It's
Yeah.
funny because SimCity Social is basically Cityville.
So
It's basically the exact same thing.
But you
like,
mean it
no
came
joke.
out like 10 years earlier?
Bill's
than
like so
fucking-
much popular.
Yeah, SimCity was like that was like the first.
That was like
Sims game.
SimCity 2000.
That was like
SimCity
was the first Sims game, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Sims.
First Sims game.
The one with the big alien robot. The one that went
I
on
mean,
the city.
they blatantly stole stuff from Cityville, like the annoying shit too, like the constant messages from your friends. The,
Well, wasn't SimCity originally like an actual console game?
it was a PC game.
It started as a PC game.
Oh, it did.
It was like a real-time game where you ran a city.
Yeah, but Cityville didn't come out till way after SimCity, right?
Yeah,
they're talking about the Sims.
but they're complete different games.
Oh, they are.
SimCity and Cityville are
Oh, I
totally
know.
different
Sim
games.
City, you
SimCity
need to stay up on that shit. Like,
Yeah.
like they be bugging you about like the electric bill, on the
Yeah.
whole city.
They-
Play later.
I think that
Yeah,
they,
in this news, since they social, there are no negative
they
consequences.
need to make
no natural
another what's it called? A
disasters,
Sims
no
amusement park.
anything affecting anything.
I love
Well, the
Sims
best part of
amusement
Sim City was like building your city to like the sky and then wiping it all away with a giant robot tornado.
Yeah,
park. You
that's not happening. See, it was all about making money.
Robot.
Giant robot
Well, I
tornado.
like
Cause they're
Sims.
possible.
Sims amusement park. That was my favorite one.
Don't
Infected with zombies.
Don't question these things.
I love that.
Zombie
They
shit.
need to remake that.
The biggest thing you can do is like send birds to poop on someone's city.
I kind of.
That's the meanest thing you can
Take
do.
this, you asshole.
You can't send a giant robot?
No, that's the meanest thing you can do to somebody.
What about the giant robot bird that shits on people?
No, just a bird that
fuck my
shits
girl,
on
so
someone's
shit on your
roof,
house.
on someone's buildings.
They're just trolling.
We're on the roof.
Take
Oh, that's
that.
nice.
Our next one is a bit of a sciencey story.
Alright.
Engineers from Rice University of Texas invented a spray-on rechargeable battery.
Fuck yeah. Wait, what?
A spray-on rechargeable battery.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's a battery that you can just spray on something and instant energy.
I don't
So
get
I
it.
can like spray
I
this
still
on my
don't get
sock
it.
and
It's
be
a
like,
spray-on battery.
Okay, no, you said spray on battery. I still don't understand. How
A
does that?
battery in a spray can.
How does it work?
can I spray
with black magic, I assume.
can I spray like my sock with it and then like shock a bunch of people?
And then kick someone in the face that are flying.
There's energy.
I don't get it. Okay, so my camera's dying. Instead of buying new batteries or recharging, I go, rechargeable battery can.
Well, this is yet to be incorporated in any sort of technology yet. It's just it's a proof of concept.
No.
Oh, what? That's done. That's not gonna work.
Oh, it works.
It works.
It actually works. They've done it.
They done it.
They just haven't applied it to any real technology yet.
How do you know it works if it's not used on any technology?
Has it
They
been-
tested it with their own stuff.
How come it's not on real
How do you
technology?
know they
What,
didn't
got
just
fake
hack that?
technology?
I mean, it's not
What's
like
your definition
you
of
can't
technology?
spray it in a battery can and get extra power. There's like they actually did some experiments with it and it works, but they haven't really figured out how to mass produce it and use it in more stuff.
So
yet.
the product would have to
So what we
be
needed-
used for the battery can. Like you couldn't like get like a TV, not TV, like a
TV
camera
battery
that has
pack.
like rechargeable. You can't just spray it there and it'll charge up.
No,
So what we actually need it for, it can't do
Yeah.
yet.
yet. Well, I can't fly
Okay.
yet.
Yes. I cannot
But
shoot lasers.
I'm not going
out of
to.
my
Are you
eyes.
gonna pre-order it?
Yeah, I'm gonna pre-order. The
I'm gonna
magic-
pre-order
the
a
magic-
battery.
I'm gonna pre-order a can of spray-on battery.
I'm gonna
That's mine.
pre-order the magic can of power,
That's all it is.
power and energy in a bottle. It's like the energy drink of technology.
5 hours.
Yeah, right.
Oh, battery life.
Man, if that battery only lasted 5 hours, I'd be pissed.
Same.
All right, our next story comes from EA once
Oh,
again.
God.
Yay.
This is like the 5th story.
The Criterion, the Burnout developers, have taken the Need for Speed license basically from EA.
They stole it.
No, they now have the majority stake in the license, therefore they can do what they want with it now.
Alright.
And they can just tell EA to fuck off.
Good. Someone needs to tell them to fuck off.
So, EA can basically control timelines, but at the end of the day, it's their product, they can do what they want with it.
Nice.
Take a scan.
It looks like EA's plotting to buy them and bankrupt them too. It's their next plot.
And bankrupt themselves.
Bankrupt themselves. We're too powerful. We need to bankrupt ourselves before we take over ourselves.
But the only way we can bankrupt everyone else is to bankrupt
We
ourselves.
take
Yeah.
Give all the money to the poor.
Take all the money.
Burn it.
Burn it!
Give them your manies.
Okay, what?
Our next story is another sciencey story. A study recently done concludes that exercise games don't actually help kids.
Oh
Duh.
yeah.
They had two groups.
Mm-hmm.
One that got all fitness games, and one that got all not fitness games.
Like
Not
good
fitness
games.
games being.
Anything else.
Like good
Okay.
games.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. What were the results?
There were literally no difference in the exercise and calories burned between the two groups.
Damn.
Like it was almost the exact same within human error.
Damn. Damn.
So what do you think of that?
I think duh.
Yeah.
But people still.
And you know, at least the non-athletic games increase your hand-eye coordination.
Yeah. It make
Like,
your-
at least that. At least you can, you know, yeah.
You don't have to look at it.
You don't have to look at it anymore. You just know.
Memories.
Like, it actually enhances your brain and your eyes and your reflexes. While fitness games
Just for lazy people.
doesn't do that shit. It's just for lazy people to feel like they're not lazy.
Basically.
Exactly.
So we have another study saying that video games officially become more popular than dolls in Britain.
Who cares? Who cares about
Yeah, but see, I don't have nothing
20%
on
of all kids want video games, as opposed to 16% of all kids that want dolls.
Let's just buy dolls about video games. I mean, video games about dolls.
It's called Chucky, the video game.
I would not buy that.
You know, they almost made that, you know that?
Doesn't mean I would buy it.
They almost made it. That's it.
Brandon, you wouldn't, but what if it was an RPG? Would you buy it?
No.
Chucky the RPG?
It was
It would probably have the shittiest plot of all RPGs.
No. Yeah, probably.
Where should Chucky get his overall?
What is that? That's the plot of the Chucky game.
Shut up, Dylan.
Someone stole Chucky's overalls.
Dylan, you are now forbidden from speaking ever again.
Game of the year.
Game of the year. The overall disaster.
No, it's a better game than Ocarina of Time. It'll be the #1 of all games ever.
And we just officially hit 0 views on this video.
Well, how would people know we suck if they don't watch us?
200 million units sold first day.
100 million units sold first day.
First day.
Showing the highest amount of pre-orders.
Damn. Broke every record.
Broke every record in the
Anything.
book.
Best puzzle game, best fighter, best shooter,
Best simulator.
RPG, best simulator,
Best MMO.
best
MMO.
best fitness game,
Best fitness
best
game.
sports game,
You can
best
throw
game for all
Chucky's
ages,
head.
best game for no ages.
Anyway, let's move on.
Best senior.
Let's move on to science.
Yay!
There is now a new technique that allows fiber optic cable to transmit data twice as fast as it does now.
I thought
Like
you were
500
gonna.
megabytes.
I thought when you first said there's a new technique and you said fire, I thought you were gonna say fire.
New
Like, I
technique.
thought you were gonna say some type of fire.
Firebending.
And you didn't. Okay,
Here's
back
the-
to fiber optics.
Say it's gonna be really good.
It now doubles the output for fiber optic cables.
So there's gonna be more
According to an
explosions.
experiment they just recently did.
So
Okay.
Fios is gonna be the bomb,
Like having like 20.
And it
Once they start actually
and it will
implementing
still
at a practical
lose to
level.
Comcast.
Like here's what they say.
The
Like,
bomb will
like the
lose
app-
the comment.
like the average thing is like maybe 50 megabytes per second. There's new ones like 500 megabytes per second. So it's like instant like that.
So 15 times 2 now equals
It's a new
500.
technique called twisted light, which involves using 2 different types of transmissions at the same time.
That's pretty cool.
But will it be expensive? That's the thing too.
Yeah, it will be
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why I
not
really-
practical yet, but it's definitely.
Well, I mean that proves your point.
It's
though.
another one of the
It's
proof of concepts that's not practical yet.
If whatever who's Fios? It's Verizon.
Verizon.
They're not gonna beat Comcast.
And yeah, the
Of
problem
course,
with
that's just the cable type, fiber
Yeah.
optics.
And then that's
Oh.
the problem too, because you have to like go to the neighborhood and change the cables.
Yet
And that takes time.
it runs underground.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, Comcast doesn't run underground.
No.
Yeah.
They don't pull your yard up.
They just to your modem and stuff, whatever.
Okay, our next story is a bit of a more
Somber.
serious.
Okay.
There has been a lot of discussion and controversy over the use of rape in video games.
In our show.
Well, let's not talk about that.
Well, no,
Anyway,
this is
because-
funny. I actually read.
Because of this, Google Ads threatened to pull out of TV tropes, so if they didn't remove all of their rape references and rape tropes.
Wait, what?
So they complied. TV tropes lost all of their rape-related tropes for a couple days.
I don't get it.
Like pictures, right?
I don't.
What's a
I don't
trope?
Get it.
TV tropes is a site that lists all the
No,
sorts of cliches and stuff,
Oh, that.
Cliches, yeah.
Yeah, I know that
And-
one.
common plot devices in all sorts of media. There is a section called rape tropes, pretty self-explanatory.
Okay.
And Google Ads got a little frustrated with that because that's a bit of a mature subject, and they were going to say, well, if you don't shape up, we're going to pull advertisers out. So TV tropes wanted by removing every single rape trope in the entire index.
So no more rape tropes.
Well, they eventually Google Ads, after people started listening to this and realizing and told them how stupid they were for doing this, they eventually rescinded and they're starting to put them back up as we speak. But for a couple of days there, you could not hear, there were no rape tropes on TV tropes for a few days.
Oh, okay.
But I read in one
That's
of
so
your articles. But I remember like one was like after killing like 10,000 people in the video game, no one feels any sorrow to the people you kill. But when rape's involved, you feel sorrow. I think that was in one of your articles you posted.
Yeah,
It's like you killed 10,000 people. It's like 10 million.
that's because murder is a bit more impersonal than rape is.
That's true.
than murder and
That's
rape.
definitely true.
Serious
You're
discussion.
taking a lot more away from someone you're raping. Besides the life.
I mean, we all understand. Kill someone, they don't feel anything anymore.
Yeah.
They're officially gone.
Yeah, you fuck someone in every way when you're raping.
You damage them in several ways.
Fuck them up.
Which is why it's a much more detestable act.
Definitely.
And much harder to talk about.
I definitely don't agree with it.
See, I don't actually mind people commenting on rape in a video game, but you have to be very careful if you do that.
Yeah.
Very careful.
Because you know what's gonna happen?
Because that could backfire so badly.
The news will just fuck it up.
Yeah.
That could backfire so badly. You have to be so very careful.
Well, it has to be a certain game too, like a dark horror
How
game.
often is there rape in games though?
Not a lot.
Not a lot, but
I know there was.
after the Tomb Raider controversy, people started talking about
I know
it.
there was
Oh
rape in.
yeah, I heard about that.
There was rape in Dead Island.
But
You
there-
didn't see it, but
There was
but
like trying.
you knew the girl was raped, but you didn't see it.
There was like a lot.
They
of
had something like
people-
that in New Vegas, actually, too.
Oh really?
People were trying to rape
Really?
people in what's
Yeah,
that
in,
game called?
In one of the camps in New Vegas, there was a soldier, a female soldier, who was raped by
Oh yeah.
one of the raiders,
DNCR.
and she was fucked up so badly. There was a quest line just to get her mental help, to fix her,
She was great.
to help her out.
NCR.
Like Heavy Rain, and people like they were trying to rape her all the fucking time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
I almost forgot about Heavy Rain.
About that
What?
game.
That doesn't even actually happen.
It's a game that was
I
there
think
in
on
my
the
life.
page would be
Yeah,
a new game.
we have more tech news.
Okay, more techniques.
Apple got Samsung's new
Samsung.
Samsung's
Samsung.
new
Shang
new piece of tech banned in the U.S.
Oh,
What was
what?
the tech?
It was a little new tablet device that Apple got them banned in the U.S.
How?
Because Apple
Through the
can do
U.S. District Court Judge of California.
It's too much like the iPad.
Patent disputes and all that.
that. It's
Apple's becoming too big.
the richest company
And this is
in the world.
pissing me off because in the old days of technology, it was commonly understood that you filed the patent, you technically owned the product, but we were all able to use it. That was it wasn't an actual rule, but we all understood it.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, there are so many patent disputes, you can't do anything in the tech world without getting sued.
That's true.
Certain things. Oh, use
And
that
people are,
everywhere.
it's really starting to piss people off. It's pissing me off too, because that means there's no innovation anymore.
Yeah, it's
no
definitely
innovation
true.
without getting your ass sued.
Let's improve the tablet. Oh wait, I can't because you already own the patented tablets.
The whole tablet as a family? As a family.
Someone
of
owns that. Someone owns that
technology?
patent.
Someone owns the very first tablet, and now no one else can use tablets. That makes me want to shit myself.
Wait.
Well, you have to license him to be able to use tablets. You have to get that.
That's when
license.
you're gonna say, well, you have to get a license to shoot yourself.
You have to get a license to get a tablet.
You
Why
gotta get a
the fuck
patent
would
to
I
shoot
say that,
yourself.
Dylan?
One, I said shit myself.
That's well done.
Get a license to mess yourself.
You gotta get a license.
That's the joke Dylan was trying to say.
I don't.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Whatever. Speaking of laws,
Bring
there
us
is
a
there was a new, SOPA, PIPA, CISPA, ACTA, all those other. There's a new one of those.
And
There's a new
religions.
one of those out.
Really, what
It's
is it
called
now?
Secure It.
Why do they? That sounds fake.
It's an actual thing.
That sounds like a leapfrog. Like a leap, like for a little kid to try to, oh fuck it.
It's in the Senate right now, and it's still one of those laws that allows unrestricted search and seizure of any online data.
So it's like SOPA.
Secure it too. The revenge.
It's like SOPA.
It's like SOPA 2,
It's
Revengeance.
no
It's like
SOPA 5 Revengeance.
Or Revengeance.
See, Revengeance. I told you it was coming back.
God, when are they changing that fucking name?
Yeah.
They can't have settled on that.
Oh, I think they
They
can.
cannot have settled on Revengeance.
It's clever.
No, it's not clever.
It's dumb, is what it is.
Creative.
tacky.
It's
I know.
revenge.
It's corny. Okay, what were we talking about?
Yeah, let's
Talking about the new SOPA law.
SOPA
Yeah,
2
Revengeance. When are they
SOPA,
changing that name?
SOPA 5 Revengeance.
It's not gonna win. There's nothing they can
SOPA
do about
Revengeance
this. They've
too.
tried too many times.
Revenge.
Oh, they're gonna keep doing it until someone
It's
sticks.
SOPA 5 Revengeance too.
Super 5 Revengeance 2.
Could you imagine now Metal Gear Rising Revengeance 2? Metal Gear Rising 2 Revengeance.
Don't worry, Revengeance will tank and it will never get a sequel.
That's good, but I like it.
Okay,
We'll like it, but it'll tank and no one
the last story on my queue is they released 2 gameplay footage trailers of Dishonored. One gameplay featuring a stealth playthrough, one featuring a brutal jump in and murder everybody.
Well, what kind of game is that?
Is it cool?
It's
It's like a shooter, like a first person, or like a.
It's more of a RPG-ish on terms of Deus Ex.
Oh, like that.
More of a Deus Ex like game where you can choose your own path.
So
How
it's
you
like
go through the
Deus Ex
levels.
Dishonored.
Deus Ex Steampunk.
Can I like grab someone's skull and twist them?
Well, there's also the main character has supernatural powers.
Would 2 shots kill you?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no.
Make it so easy.
Unless you're playing on the hardest difficulty, I imagine.
Can you punch old ladies?
Yeah, can you punch old ladies?
Well,
Drink.
the story of
Can you
Dishonored is
get
that
all
you were playing as a bodyguard for the Empress. Except she was murdered, and you got blamed for her murder.
He did a shitty job as her guard.
I know.
So now you're going out to kill people and clear your name.
So you're just doing worse.
But he did a shitty job. If he was supposed to protect the princess or empress or whatever the fuck, and she died anyway, where the fuck was he at? What was he doing?
I don't know.
Where was this?
Where was he at?
I know,
Protecting the
shit.
empress. Taking
So
shit.
yeah, to clear his name, he becomes an underworld assassin to kill prominent political figures who are greedy and corrupt.
Like
That's how you clear your name. That's how you fucking do it.
Kill me.
And throughout the game, you can play as either a violent murder person or a more stealth,
That game actually
strategy-oriented
sounds pretty cool.
person.
Actually, sounds pretty cool.
That's
But, like the whole premise of it.
They have
It
the
sounds
character
like a game
has
I've heard of.
different supernatural powers. Like for one, he has the ability to fast teleport to any place he can see.
Okay.
He has the power to possess people and animals.
Sounds like
pretty
Geist.
cool.
Sounds like Geist to me.
Yeah, that does sound a lot like Geist.
He has the power to stop time.
Okay, that's not Geist. Oh no, sometimes slows down when you're a ghost.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
I love that game.
is that like? Did they explain like? Are you the only one with supernatural powers? Or just
No, there is this deity that gives random people supernatural powers just for the hell of it, and you just happen to be picked.
That just kind of seems like an excuse to
That
give
just-
him special powers.
That kind of does.
There's
Pretty
just this guy
pretty weak
that's like,
excuse.
okay, I think you're interesting. I'm gonna give you supernatural powers.
That's a weak excuse.
Yeah,
That's weak.
just to make the game more interesting. That's what it kind of sounds like.
Maybe they get more in depth.
No, I'm sure
I'm sure
it's
it's
a
really.
good
I'm
reason.
sure it's just like
I
bare
saw the
drop.
gameplay and it looks really good. And I'm actually really excited for the
I
game.
might actually.
I'm
get
going to
it.
pre-order when I get a chance.
When's it come out? Please don't say this year.
This fall.
Oh fuck!
We get watched.
I got too many games on Watch.
I'm not
now.
getting that this fall. I gotta get streamed
When's
for that.
Watch Dogs?
I've got too many games.
Watch Dogs been coming for a while.
That's just ass.
I won't be getting Watch Dogs.
But yeah, that's my last story. I guess once it's over, I can show you the gameplay footage, and you can probably just post it on the description for this if you want to.
Yes.
So we're done with stories. Now it's time to talk about Obamacare and everything that's wrong with it.
Okay, explain to me what Obamacare is.
I wasn't going to talk about it. I don't want to.
Everyone needs health insurance.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
let's
the
not
fuck
do
is-
That was a
politics.
joke. That was a joke.
Oh, I was like, what did you bring it up for?
Let's not do politics.
That was a joke.
Okay, that was a joke. Okay, no
Hey, catch it
Obamacare.
straight.
Good.
Now it's actually time for questions.
Yay.
Yay.
And I have a couple of them. We're not going to do all of them, but we're going to do a few of them.
Okay.
Yeah, question.
My first question to you is, what is the biggest case of unfortunate implications in a video game?
What is?
And by that, I mean...
You knew I was gonna ask this question. You knew I wouldn't.
I knew, because I know you.
You knew I wouldn't understand.
Name something in a video game that at first seems like a very, very good thing, but when you think about it, it actually tends to be a very, very horrible thing, actually.
Like a mechanic or something.
Or like
a
story?
plot point, a mechanic, or just saying something.
God of War.
Here's my
Okay, let's hear
mine.
Brandon so I can tell some stuff.
I'm going to cite Kingdom Hearts 1 for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in the very beginning of the game, Sora leaves Destiny Island to go on his adventures. His parents must be flipping shit throughout that entire
Yeah.
adventure.
Oh yeah, because he's just gone.
He snuck out.
He's just fucking gone.
No, it's established he has parents because one of them asked Sora, dinner's ready, come on down.
But I
Where the
just
fuck did
jumped
you
out.
go?
I just jumped out the window.
For
So
5
now-
years.
He's just gone.
For 5 years.
I have a theory that that Sora's mother is the most mistreated person in the entire franchise because her son was missing for 2 years.
I got one.
I know, sorry for you.
I don't know if you had a relative going missing. I haven't, but I imagine I'd be flipping shit if that happened.
I have
And
one
the
God of War
dad-
3.
The dad just
Start
became
drinking.
abusive.
Of course, they-
drinking.
they-
beer.
He's
Of
gone.
course, they explain it by everyone losing their memories for a while Sora was in a coma, but that's even worse. Can you imagine, like, having someone you know, you loved, you can't remember who their faces is for 2 fucking years, and then you remember all of a sudden, I had a son!
Yeah, it's like
Fuck!
Fuck, I've used every fucking
Bitch, you didn't tell me.
I have one God of War 3.
Where's
I
that?
think I can go through killing all the gods and stuff. But I mean, sickness, that's rampant now. And there's no light anymore, there's no sun. And all that shiz and ghosts are everywhere. The ghosts. But that's my answer.
So, because Prayer Coast is basically an apocalypse.
Yeah, that's
It
exactly
makes it
what
more
it
worse.
But everyone's got hope.
They've got hope. Hope is
That'll
what.
get through the apocalypse.
Hope is what makes us strong.
They'll get through the apocalypse because Pandora says so.
Alright, what's your
What about you guys? Do you
Yeah.
have anything you want?
Something.
I'm trying to fucking think.
Why? Why does Meow speak?
Well, Pokemon is a whole one big unfortunate implication.
I know, right? That whole thing is
A whole society based on animal fighting
I know, right?
Dog fighting essentially.
and animal cruelty.
But I mean, that's just too easy.
That's a deep ass. You should have told me this ahead of time so I had time to think. Dylan took the easy one.
Into chaos.
Just
God damn it. No, I can't. This is not a just think of something
Yeah, this is like a
question.
deep
Yeah.
Just go through your games catalog.
That's what I'm
Go ahead.
doing.
That's what I did.
I haven't beat many games in a while.
That's true. I haven't beat any games.
Want us to just move on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that.
Yeah. That's like
That was too deep. We don't have enough time to
It's
think
too
of
deep.
something.
Alright.
We'll probably end up thinking of something after the show's over.
Wait.
Like, fuck.
Name a game that you can't think of anything wrong with it, but you hate it anyway.
Oh.
I have one.
What?
What's yours?
For the PSP, Loco Roco.
Oh.
I played it. I thought it was a very, very fine game, but I had no interest in playing past the first few levels.
Oh, okay. Can't think of anything wrong with it, but I hate it anyway.
Yeah.
What if I think there's something wrong with it, but there's probably really
There's nothing you can actually physically find wrong with it.
that I can physically find wrong with
But
it?
nothing you can find that's wrong with the actual thing. You just hate it just because it seems off to you for no real reason in particular.
Uncharted?
That's
That's
sense. I kind of expect that answer from you, truth be told.
I hate Uncharted so much.
There's like nothing. you can
Fuck
find.
that game. I swear. Fuck
There's nothing,
Uncharted.
nothing mechanical you can see.
I mean, it doesn't look like
Tomb
anything.
Raider.
Just fuck.
Well, I can think of tons of things wrong with Tomb Raider.
That's true.
Come
Tomb
on.
Raider is wrong because it's shitty.
Tomb Raider. I'm
Need for Speed. I just don't like.
That's a good
Need for
answer.
Speed.
Good
It's a respectable answer. What about you, Ben?
Please don't say nothing.
There's gotta be
There's
one
gotta be
game.
something.
There's gotta be one game you just don't like just because I don't like it.
I mean,
Come on, there's
No.
gotta be something.
Because I have games I don't like just because I don't like it.
And I own them.
oh. It's
You're over 2, Benjamin.
I just don't buy games. I just don't buy random games.
I didn't buy Uncharted and I hate it. I hate the shit out of it. There's never been a game that you saw and just can't stand it.
I have another one, but
So we'll turn up.
Heavy Rain. I don't like Heavy Rain.
But there's definitely stuff wrong with it.
That's true.
Oh yeah, there's definitely something you can see wrong with it, and that's why I don't like it as much.
Yeah.
I appreciate the idea of Heavy Rain. I just
Well,
didn't
I
like the
just
actual
didn't
play.
Oh,
the
I got
game.
one, I got one.
What?
Alright. It was Battlefield 3.
Dude, fuck you. No,
No.
I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
We have people here that actually play Battlefield.
I know,
Well,
right?
this is the reason.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
joking,
I
I'm joking.
played the game. Everything feels good.
It doesn't delight you.
It's just like, come on, I've
It's
felt this
because
before.
Ben's a Call
Yeah,
of Duty
it's
guy.
not.
though.
Well, no, it's not. That's the whole point of this this question.
That's the question. It's like,
Oh,
you
no.
can't,
It
you
might,
can't find anything with...
there might not be anything wrong with it, but he just doesn't like the shit.
I mean, the game was just, it played good. There was nothing wrong. I just got bored. I just didn't like it. And I just traded it in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
That's
okay.
Okay, our next question is there a game that you really, really like, but the fan base ruined it?
Street Fighter.
That's a good question. That's a good answer.
Yes, it is. I love Street Fighter X Tekken, but nobody else loves Street
Oh,
Fan base.
I got one. Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Well,
That's me.
Call of Duty's fan base is just fucking horrendous.
They ruined it. Call of Duty was good before.
Call of Duty actually was good.
Before Modern Warfare 2. No, before.
Before Modern Warfare
I have
1.
one.
That's what you mean
Well,
before
Modern
Modern
Warfare
Warfare.
was good.
Warfare 1.
It was really good, but then,
But that's when their fan base
yeah.
became a bunch of
You
little
have
whiny
one?
pricks.
Yeah, I have a tie between
British.
two.
British 12-year-olds.
I have a tie between the Kingdom Hearts fan base and the Final Fantasy fan base.
Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts fan base definitely became a bunch of whiny little bitches.
Yeah.
And yaoi and fangirls that are creepy and as fuck.
I want more
Making art of. Well, I've heard tons of stories about male-on-male art from the Kingdom Hearts fangirls.
God.
Fucker.
No.
Brandon, I better not one day go on your computer and
that's
accidentally
don't
hit history and see
Yes.
that.
No, you won't be seeing any of that.
Be on his background.
And Final Fantasy's fan base is just a bunch of whiny douchebags that can't agree on which ones, that always argue about which one's the best.
Well, that's a problem when you have 13 fucking games.
13 very different games.
Very different games. That's the problem. That's always been the
I don't
Like,
problem.
we can't just sit there and say they are all.
Now, what is yours?
I don't have one.
What is yours?
Let me think about this one. Wait, what was the question?
A game series that you otherwise liked but was ruined by its fan base. This should be easy, because there's a lot of whiny fan bases in the gaming
There's a
industry.
bunch of whiny little bitches out
A
there.
lot of them have legitimate complaints, but a lot more of them are just whiny people.
It is wine.
It's sometimes hard to see between the whiny people and people who actually have legitimate criticism of
Yeah.
stuff.
And that's when Mass Effect 3 falls in. With the criticism.
Yeah, there was a lot of legitimate criticism in Mass Effect 3's ending. A lot of legitimate criticism.
I don't got one.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
Anything else?
So I have a couple questions.
Okay.
What is the most annoying trend to you in modern gaming?
Modern gaming.
Wait,
The
be
same
modern.
story, Save the Princess.
Hell,
Like-
Same story.
Like a
I haven't
trend,
saved the princess
I
in
know
a
one.
very
like a
long
trend
time.
or something
my
that
Have you played any recent Mario games?
online features.
No.
Go.
Everything is the same shit. Teams, kill, brag. I mean, it's just the
But
same
what else?
shit.
What do you expect from a shooting game?
Yeah, I know,
What
right?
know,
more
it's
could
just-
you do
What else? Yeah.
besides
Well,
shooting?
I am with him because I do not like when they shoehorn multiplayer into games that otherwise don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bioshock 2, I'm looking at you.
Well, I mean, this is what I would like to like in like a lot of games, like co-op blends. I mean, they just don't give a lot of features online for like either shooting games.
Oh, and fucking Mass Effect in its multiplayer.
That and also fighting games sometimes too.
I got
I
one
mean,
for the
I
last
wish there was
one.
more features to it. Like
For
maybe
the
they could
first
have
one,
added more of the
Operation Raccoon
tournament thing.
City.
Well, the problem
like
with
that
that
game,
because when
but I like
Street Fighter 4 actually added the tournament settings, no one actually used it. No
Yeah.
one used tournament mode. And that was like the first week. It was completely dead.
I mean, that could have been something cool to add, but.
But I had to actually add to the online thing for mine, and it would have to be a lack of offline co-op.
That
Pisses me off.
No, yeah. Oh, Saints Row 2 online co-op.
It says on the
co-op.
back. No, it doesn't say online co-op
says
on the
one,
back.
two.
It says 2 players,
Tekken
on the
6
back,
pulled that too.
and then you can only play online. And then Tekken 6. It says play with your friends on the back for the scenario campaign mode. But no, they released a patch later on for 2 players. It's online 2 players. Fuck you guys.
I agree with you, but I know why they do that. Because technically, to do that, you have to draw the same scene twice, and that takes a lot of processing power.
What?
Especially with, like, for... games aren't just... They don't just... There's not like a whole scene there and you just move the camera. You actually draw that whole thing for the camera to see. So to do a split-screen multiplayer game, you have to draw the same scene twice. And that takes a lot of processing power.
Well, I'm talking about games with co-op on it.
Even for a co-op.
No, that's a co-op game, but you can't play offline co-op. Like Dead Island, that's only online.
Yeah, because you have to draw the same scene twice.
No, like
For
it's
co-op.
no, it wouldn't have to be the same scene twice.
You have to have one perspective, one for the 1 player, one for 2 player for Dead Rising. Or Dead
It's a
Island.
Dead Island.
Dead Island.
Dead Rising had that had co-op also,
Yeah.
but only online. Then
Yeah,
there's-
because that means they had to draw the same scene twice.
they have to draw it.
Like, they had to have the perspective from player 1.
But still,
they had to draw that whole scene.
It
Yeah,
They had to
doesn't-
draw
but you're
player
saying
two's
that,
perspective.
before online multiplayer, they had co-op.
Yeah, they had
Almost
That's
multiplayer.
because
always
back
co-op.
then you didn't know much processing power compared to the modern setting.
But they've got even more process. They can do whatever the fuck they
But
want
they have
now.
so much more
PS3
space
X
now.
didn't have that much tech compared to...
But even like Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, like that's definitely they say that you can't beat this game without working together with your team. It's got absolutely no
It doesn't-
co-op. It's got absolutely
It doesn't
no
apply
co-op.
to all games, but it applies to many of the modern AAA ones.
It's got absolutely no co-op. There's 4 characters out of 6 that you can play as at one time.
Maybe 4, isn't there 4? Oh, no,
There's 4. I think
right?
there's 6 out of all of them. But
Yeah.
there's
They
4.
only
You can
play
have 4
4
on your team, but there's no co-op at all. It just pisses me off. Is what I'm saying.
So do you have a trend in modern gaming that you hate?
A trending modern
A
game?
trend in modern gaming that you don't
Oh
like?
yeah, I said that. I said the same story, Saving Princess. I
like
hate
in
that.
RPGs.
Yeah, like Mario.
I have not
Legend
played a
of Zelda.
Saving the Princess story in the past several years.
That's what I said.
Really?
I haven't saved the princess in
I
a
played.
very,
I
very
played
long
one
time.
this year.
What's that?
Mario.
You can't count a
What?
Mario game.
Yes, you can.
No, you
count.
can't.
Yeah,
That's-
you
I
can.
played
That's
Legend
all
of Zelda.
Mario is.
Mario.
though.
You can't really change Mario.
I have
Sorry.
criticized
If
Mario
you
for
change
that.
Mario, then it's not Mario. What else could he do? Name another thing he could do.
Mario Kart.
Besides, name something else Mario could do.
They
Mario
can
Kart.
find. They can
Besides Save a Princess, what can Mario do? What other story
he can
plot?
fix pipes.
What other story plot could Mario be thrown
Save the
into
world?
by saving the princess?
No, just save the world in general.
From who?
Save the
From just some
cheerleader.
other enemy.
Save
Not
the
that
cheerleader.
one.
Save the world.
But you have to have Peach in the game. You have to have her.
Yeah, have
Somehow.
Okay, but who's?
Have
It-
Peach save
Look
Mario.
like Super
They
Mario
did that.
RPG. He didn't have to
Peach
save a
World.
princess.
It did Super Princess Peach.
Have Peach save
What?
Luigi.
Come on, the game was tight.
Have Mario save
Which I did,
Luigi.
but it's
We
just
tried to get
felt
it,
weird.
but
Have
yeah, it felt
Mario's-
weird buying that game.
Mario saves Luigi.
Yeah, Mario's missing.
He said Mario saves Luigi.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, Mario saves Luigi.
I knew it.
I thought it was Luigi saved Mario. Like.
That's happened. That's happened 3 times actually.
But yeah, I haven't actually played a Save the Princess story.
Me neither.
in
Outside of
years.
Nintendo, there are no Save the Princess.
Maybe a
I
lot
will
of-
agree that-
there's a lot of like, oh, I wake up, no memory. There's just been a lot of.
I hate that. Yeah, that's right. The
Like,
Gravity Rush is the most recent
Yeah.
that I've heard of.
Wake up with no memory.
They go with no memory. That's just such a bullshit way to not make
I don't
facts.
remember a game that I played that did that. At least not
Kingdom Hearts.
recently.
They
Kingdom
erase your
Hearts was
memory.
like 5 years ago.
Well, no, well,
They didn't erase your memory in Kingdom Hearts. Not in the beginning. It happened over the
don't
course of the
change
game.
memories. Change
That
memories.
happened over the course. You started with memories and
I know.
lost them over the course of the game. That's not having amnesia at the very
But a lot
start.
of RPG games have that type of story. Oh, forget my memory. I gotta do a quest.
There's always someone with amnesia.
Yeah, always.
Alright.
But what's yours, Brandon?
Yeah, what's yours?
Well, you've all said online passes piss me off. The
Uh,
online pass
yeah,
system
Those shits are
definitely.
stupid.
pisses me off.
Like, imagine like you buy a game, right? Like, you don't even know it has an online pass. You buy it $60. And, like, you know, you don't care about the booklets and shit. You throw it out. You try to play online. Online pass. Shit's in the trash. And you can't play online because you have to buy the
Who
online
throws
pass.
away their game case?
No, not the
I
game
don't
case,
throw-
like the paper in it. Like
Why
the
would you
booklet.
throw that away though?
But no, I'm just imagine that's why with my friend. It just happened to him recently.
He's an idiot.
No,
Wait, when
there
does
was a point where online passes were new.
Yeah.
Like now we kind of expect an online pass, but imagine when you first got your first game with an online pass,
That's
and you actually taught us because you never
Yeah,
kept
you
it before.
Never use them.
But
Yeah,
usually the
yeah,
online
before.
passes are inside the game case.
Yeah, but they're like hidden. They're like
They're
there's the
behind
booklets.
the booklet,
There's a
yeah.
book.
But you don't throw away the
So
booklet.
you took the booklet, tossed it over.
Yeah,
Well,
you
not
don't.
me, not me, a friend of mine.
Why do you do that?
Because he didn't know it had an online pass.
But why would you throw the booklet?
No, not the booklet, the paper behind the booklet, the online pass slip.
Usually,
Why?
usually when before online pass,
Because it was
those are
just
like
advertising.
they're like
Yes.
little advertisements.
Yeah.
Just go, like
I-
they're always there.
I still kept them in there though.
I
Just
did not toss those shits.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't.
I kept mine.
It's not like it was like, oh my god, this is scratching my game up. It was never. So I
An
didn't
issue.
care about it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just didn't pay much attention to it.
But yeah, online passes piss me
It's
off
just
so much.
Just the
That
one thing is
whole,
just to
that
stop
whole
use games.
concept.
Just to
Yeah.
stop use games and spend 10 extra dollars.
I
That
wrote an article about why that's bullshit.
happened to me with Uncharted. Like I played Uncharted 2 online. I was like, this is actually kind of fun. I'm a beast. I kill people. I was like, Uncharted 3. Maybe I can play it then.
Yeah, but I already read my online pass by
I was
then.
like,
You're borrowing my copy of the game.
I'm not gonna buy an Uncharted game. No, gonna buy Assassin's Creed.
Anyway, my next question is, do you have a game series that you feel has gone on for far too long?
Besides Final Fantasy, right?
Well, that's my pick.
Can we say?
Well, I don't actually got. You can say Final Fantasy.
No, I wasn't gonna say Final Fantasy.
Well,
My pick.
sure.
I didn't actually do much thinking about this. I'm as
I
off the top
know-
as you guys
No,
are.
I know an easy one, but I kind of want to. All right, can we just like this? Can we just
Let's
like
throw
get-
the easy ones out right now.
Okay, Dynasty Warriors. Let's throw it out right now.
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
throw
yeah,
Dynasty
yeah,
Warriors right
shit.
now.
Let's just throw
Yeah,
Dynasty
Let's throw
Warriors
Dynasty
out.
Warriors right out the window for this one. It's too easy.
Yeah, you mean Dynasty Warriors
What about-
1 and 1.1, 1.2, 1.3?
Yeah.
What about Sonic? What
Oh,
about
Did they
Sonic?
really make 1.3? again?
No, Sonic's
Oh,
making a
no.
comeback.
Okay.
Sonic can stay. Sonic
Okay.
is making a
I was
comeback.
just making sure. Oh,
I want them to kill off Crash Bandicoot. I want them to
Well,
end
they
that series.
Well, they stopped.
But they
Not
stopped
doing
that
it.
series.
He's not doing
It's
anything
already
else.
done.
And they'll
I
bring
want
him.
them to end Skylanders.
They'll bring him back in All Stars. They'll bring him back in All Stars in his classic outings, and then they'll remake him again.
No, they're gonna bring the tattoo one that Jackson.
He's not gonna be in All Stars.
you ruined his dreams.
How come you're not defending me anymore?
No, I just
No.
know he's
What
not
happened?
gonna
How
be
come
in
you're not on
All
my
Stars.
side?
No, if they bring him back, they're gonna bring the one with the tattoo, the one that Jax Mutants.
Oh, you're talking about Crash?
Who do you think?
I
was
thought you were talking about
about?
Spyro, because that's what we were talking about at the time, Spyro. The Skylanders.
Like, yeah,
and stuff.
Spyro and the Skylanders thing can just go away. Go away.
Oh no, I
One
want
game
Crash
was
to be
too
in that
much.
That's
one.
gone on for too long.
I have a couple. What about you? You two have anything to say?
What do you mean? Like,
A game series that you think has just gone on for too long, like it's starting to
Kingdom
grow stale.
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
I think-
Damn it.
I think Kingdom Hearts should have went 1, 2, 3. Done. That's how it could
I
have
was
been.
gonna say that too.
Kind of true. It should have been a trilogy.
But now it's like Train of Memories.
Too many
Well, Chain of
side.
Memories.
There were far
actually
too many
said-
side games.
That's like the beginning.
Yeah.
Are they
Chain of
doing,
Mem- what
are
was
they
it
doing
like-
anything with Kingdom Hearts?
Wasn't it like 365 slash something
Have they
or something?
started with Have they
God.
started anything on?
They're not. They
3D
don't want to
drop
start development until they finish
distance,
Versus
I'm not
13.
buying that.
Oh, versus 13.
Yeah,
You should
What's
have
versus
gone
13?
it's another game with the same overall lore as Final Fantasy 13, except in a more action-oriented Kingdom Hearts style battle system.
That's dumb. That's dumb.
Did you swap the game?
Anyway, I feel Call of Duty's probably gone on for a bit longer than it should have.
What?
That's true.
Yeah, what?
No, what series?
Call of Duty.
Oh no, I didn't hear you. That's all.
Call of Duty. That needs to go away.
Well, no, well, it's sad, but.
You're right. It never will.
I mean, maybe it should like to disappear. It should take a break. Maybe it's at least. Take a break. Well, like, you know what I mean.
What? It'll take a break and then come back
Activision
as
taking
the
a
same
break.
exact game.
What?
I know, right? Activision never.
Infinity Ward.
Well, no, like it'll take a break. You won't see Call of Duty, and then it'll come back as the same exact game with nothing new because you can't change that.
Well, you
Or
can't.
it'll suck.
Yeah.
You can't change that, or the fan base will complain and shit themselves.
Yeah.
You don't complain with success.
That reminds me of Assassin's Creed, how they did that for a while.
Well, see, Assassin's Creed was.
game over and over for a couple of years.
That was getting annoying too. Like,
I wrote
once
an
a year.
article about why people were sick of Ezio.
It was once a
It's
year.
going to be
every year.
published on Wednesday.
Like they start doing that. Like what? It was 2 next year. Brotherhood next year. Revelation.
We were excited. What new setting could they possibly be in? The Renaissance again.
Because they said they were going to take a year off from after Brotherhood was made. Oh, Revelations. I was like, God damn.
But
I
yeah,
get it.
at least with 3, they're starting to reboot the franchise.
Well, let's see.
What I like about Assassin's Creed is that they have a system that allows them to basically reboot the game, the whole thing each and every time,
Yeah.
leaving the core aspects and then iterating on those again.
Well,
they
the
can
whole
have
series.
there's gonna be a lot of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, the whole
That's
series.
because
is
the
so
way
broad.
they did it was actually very, very brilliant.
Yeah, it's such a broad series. You can do it
You
anywhere.
can literally go anywhere in history with it.
Oh, they should make one in modern times, make them black. Dude, they should do that shit. They should do that shit.
That would probably
It's
get
called
away too
every-
much from the essence of Assassin's
It's called
Creed.
every free runner game
No, it
ever.
could be.
Yo, nigga.
It's called
How many
Mirror's
free runner
Edge.
games are there?
It's called Mirror's Edge.
No, not that one, not Future. Why you keep punching
Yo,
me?
nigga. You a
It's
Templar, right,
Kingdom
motherfucker? Why you wearing this chain?
Not if it's future, not two.
That's why.
No, I'm not saying Future. I said modern, not Future.
There's not a lot.
But Kingdom
There's not a lot.
There's not.
Yeah,
He's like
There's a lot
every
of-
free running game ever. What's it like two?
There's a lot of
There's
sandbox
all
games.
kinds of
Free
free
runner
runner games in modern
Free
times.
runners.
Name 3.
3? Infamous 1, Infamous 2.
No, not Infamous. That's not free runner game.
That's a
That's-
superhero
That's a
game.
superhero game, not Infamous.
But that is
Oh, no,
technically
no,
a
it's
free
not. It's
runner.
not.
That's a
It's not.
sandbox game.
No,
No,
it's a
it's not.
sandbox
But
superhero game.
hardcore free
It's-
runner.
No, he can climb a building.
It's
Okay, no. Name
that
3.
doesn't count.
Name 3.
Parkour.
No,
Well, I'm not saying
parkour.
parkour. What?
Name 3.
Jumping Flash,
What's that?
a PS1 game about
Does
jumping.
this
He said
count?
recent. He said recent.
Does this
That's
count?
his specification.
Does this count?
Name 3.
No. I'm just asking.
It's not a parkour game.
No, I was just asking.
What he said? What he say?
No, come on. No, he said Dark Knight. He said Batman. But it's not free runner.
No, that's a superhero game.
It's not a
No,
free
no,
runner
just
game.
asking. Since he doesn't have real superpowers.
Prototype 1,
No,
Prototype 2.
no,
That's a
superhuman.
That's a super villain
Super
Yeah.
villain game.
sandbox game.
Well, you know what?
So you-
Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3.
That's a
That's
shooter
not
slash
a
platformer.
That's not a free runner game.
Yeah, we're talking about free
You've
runs.
got nothing.
He climbs, he does that.
That's a storyline.
Oh
dude.
yeah,
Like,
he
Assassin's
climbs
Creed
isn't the
1.
same as parkour.
Assassin's Creed 1,
But dude,
Assassin's
just
Creed 2,
imagine Assassin's Creed and like, I'm just gonna say New York. They don't have to
Say
say New York.
modern.
That's cliche. I get
They're
it.
not modern.
But just say New York.
They
Like,
are.
how cool it would be to like traverse New York like he does like
How-
in Italy and shit.
How cool would it be to traverse and then get shot by guards and die?
But I mean,
Just
how
you're
can
an
you
assassin.
climb buildings in New York,
I'm
guys?
just
Sure,
fucking
Dylan.
saying.
I was like modern. He
See,
was like
the-
Assassin's Creed 1, 2, 3.
Modern.
You see, the thing that attracts me to Assassin's Creed 4 is parkour. It's also a social stealth slash combat game
Yeah.
It's a social stealth.
where you blend in with the crowds.
You can do that. It's New York. It's always crowded.
That would be good.
That's true.
No.
Yeah, but we're,
I can
how would
imagine.
how would swordplay and combat go into modern day New York
It
setting?
wouldn't be
We
so
should
like,
say-
like baseball bat.
It'd be
man.
knife play and it'd be baseball.
Like,
Dude,
we-
if
like,
they
it'd
think
It'd be
outside,
knife play and it'd be gunplay. It'd be a third person shooter.
it
No,
wouldn't be
they
a
have,
third. They wouldn't have
pistols
guns.
like how he shoots it. What's it
Brandon,
called?
you see the new Assassin's Creed game? No
no swords.
no blades. He has axe.
Oh, he has
No,
a
he
hidden
has
blade.
blades. He has
He has a
blades.
hidden blade.
They
But
can
they
have
show
it.
off the axe.
They can have
Yeah,
hidden
that's true.
blades.
But he does have. He tools his him blades out too.
Well, you
Come on, the
still
first
have-
one was Italian.
You
This
can-
new guy is Native American. They could easily go African American.
But
Well,
you
the
can
first
have
one was
his blades in
actually
real life,
Syrian
too.
and Italian.
Right?
Whatever.
Reparations.
I'm just fucking saying. All
Well,
I'm doing
yeah,
is saying. I'm just saying.
Dude, I can imagine. Like,
I mean,
middle of the time.
I wouldn't mind a black
Middle East.
protagonist.
No.
No,
I just don't think modern day is
Liberation.
I'm just
the right
saying.
direction.
I'm saying if they think outside the box and don't go all Grand Theft Auto with it, it could be cool.
Like you can imagine, like it's the middle of winter, you wear the hoodie.
Yeah,
Like
man.
that.
Come on, white hoodie.
Yeah, like
I'm not just trying to put an urban spin on. That would be legitimately tight as shit.
and it could work too.
And it could work if they focus and think out. I can't stress thinking outside the box more, but if they do that, it could be tight. Is what I'm saying.
We're good.
Okay. I have one more. I have a couple more. What superhero would you like to see in a video game and why? Besides the ones that we've already had superhero
Yeah,
games.
yeah.
Aquaman. No, I'm
That's
Besides we already had a
apparently.
game.
I'd like to see the Flash. I mean, it'd be cool, like
would he
running through
do?
cities.
joking. He'd run.
Run through cities at super fast.
Like what would
Super
the
fast speed, like super fast speed.
Super fast speed.
That'd be
Superman
cool.
smash like he
I want to
is?
see Batman.
Shut the fuck
They
up.
got Superman games already.
They got Superman game. They all
They got
suck though, so
Superman
it's not good.
Return. They got Superman 64.
I wanna see
Oh,
Batman.
God.
I don't think we speak about Superman games anymore.
Yeah, we
Batman.
don't.
He's banned from. He's banned
He's
from.
banned from video
The
games.
thing
Yeah.
is, he could have made a good video game, but they just didn't do it.
It would
they're
have been.
not-
Let's
they're not
face it
going
though.
to.
It would have been more like a sandbox game, even
We'll
if
see.
it were to
Of
be.
course, you have to explain how he's not invulnerable anymore.
Well, he would be invulnerable. He
Just
would have
because.
to fight. He
You
would
can't
have to.
just
He would
be like-
have to fight.
Unless the game was more about saving the city over him being a
Well,
superhero.
yeah. And McDugs would have to have like kryptonite bullets that the bad guy produced, and
Like
Yeah.
instead of his health, you had a city health.
that'd be kind of cool, and like a timer or some shit.
Sure.
No, listen. I don't like
Any
timers,
idea?
man. Hate timers.
Batman.
Who would I like to see in a
Ah,
game?
really nice game.
Green Lantern's got a game.
So,
Green Lantern, I
Yep.
don't think I went on to see that.
It
He's
played
already-
just
no, he's
like
already
God
got
of
a
War.
game.
Yeah,
It does play just like God of War.
a beat 'em up.
Who would be well? What could a game besides Batman be besides a beat 'em up when it comes to
Depends on
superheroes?
the
It
power.
could be a stealth game.
Yeah,
It
does
depends
depend
entirely
on
on the power.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's
besides Batman, who doesn't have? I can just beat the shit out of your powers.
That's true.
exactly. Everyone.
Yeah, none of them. But who I would like to see would be like Martian Manhunter,
Oh yeah, that's cool. Or the Vision.
Now the why part of that.
because he's not a beat 'em up person. That could be a stealth. He's like this ghost guy. He could like go into shit. He can like take people over. He can like go into shit
That could be a
exploded.
good Hitman-esque.
He
game.
could, what's it
could,
called,
just like
too?
that.
He could change
He could
his
he
form
could change
too.
his form and shit. Like Martian Manhunter would be a cool fucking game.
I was Ben's.
Yeah, that could be a cool Hitman game. I'm actually liking Hitman.
Look at that creepy ass smile on his face.
I don't know. I'm joking. That. Mysterion.
Mysterion
That's not
Because
a
I know
superhero.
who
That's
that
South
is.
Park.
from South Park.
That's South Park.
Superhero.
That doesn't count. Come on.
Doesn't count.
Mysterion does not have his own comic
He's not a
book.
superhero.
He is from a
We're talking
game.
about the big
That would
We're
make
talking about,
publisher.
that would
like,
make for
DC Marvel.
that would make for kind of a cool ComedyCentral.com game.
Yeah.
South Park making his own game. But
Oh,
my own
that wouldn't be
superhero,
anything more than a
maybe
Batman.
Yeah, he's just a ripoff of Batman.
and Rorschach.
Rorschach, you mean?
Batman came.
Rorschach.
Batman came way first.
I know,
Well,
right?
no, that's his character. I read online.
Oh, he's
What?
based
What do
on.
you mean?
He's based on Rorschach
And
Who is?
Batman.
and Batman.
Because he takes
Oh.
Batman's voice.
Mysterion.
How's he based on Rorschach?
How is he based on Rorschach?
Like a lot of scenes in the show, like when he talks to himself, look in the mirror.
And when he's like, kill me! Kill me!
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
remember.
That makes sense. Okay. What was yours?
Yo, for real, don't think about Mysterion, cause
No. Yeah, you just pull my heart off. Like you do the game.
I want to see a Doctor Strange video game.
yeah, it'd be like kind of like
Just
I have
because it would seem like it'd be something unique.
It would be.
It'd be-
They'd
he
have
had,
to.
like,
They'd have to
psychic
really
powers.
do something different for
yeah,
him.
but since how hard it was to get into Marvel,
Yeah,
how
man.
getting into
Marvel's got
Marvel-
like tight cap on Doctor Strange.
I don't know
Now,
why.
are you talking about like just standalone games just for that character, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
different. Deadpool.
that's
I would like
true.
to see that.
That'll be kind of cool. It'll play kind of like the Wolverine game, the Origins game.
Yeah, just being.
But like,
But
yeah.
it would no.
Except it's funnier and with more guns
Yeah.
with more guns. It'd be a lot of.
and
Nice.
fourth wall breaking.
I wouldn't say stealth.
Well,
No, he's not a
Deadpool
stealth
does
guy.
not
He's not
stealth.
I
stealth
think the
guy.
best type like graphics would be like the Street Fighter type, like that.
For him, he'd
Yeah.
definitely be like a more comic book type.
Yeah, because
They would actually
character.
explain regenerating health in shooters.
Huh?
Deadpool's powers, if they made it a shooter, it would actually explain
Yeah.
regenerating health.
Well, that's how it was in Wolverine Origins. Like he had regenerative health because.
Well, yeah.
And actually, that was cool. That was a very good game because, like, when he got shot up, like his shirt and shit would rip and his skin would like start peeling. He'd just be like skeleton, and it would all just heal up as
it's
Yeah.
not fair.
It was cool as shit. That's how Deadpool
Yeah.
would be, except you know he's all fucked up underneath that. Suit.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, he's didn't get like cancer and shit.
Well, the Weapon X, what?
Weapon
I guess it was
11.
Weapon 11, but
Fucked him up.
fucked him all up,
That made him like.
mentally insane.
Well, wasn't he dying from like cancer too?
Yeah, he's had
Yeah,
what was it? Pancreas.
I don't.
Pancreas.
Pancreas.
No, I'm not asking. I'm just trying to think myself.
Pancreatic
I know you don't
cancer.
know. Some type of terminal shit. Yeah, Deadpool game would be kind of.
Yeah.
What about
I
you,
was
Dylan?
definitely by that.
I said
I'll
one.
buy
Like
I said
Azor's
Flash.
Wrath.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot.
Huh?
He's
Played like
Flash.
Azor's Wrath. Well, cinematic.
All cinematic.
I have one final question from the panel here.
Okay.
We all have heard the RPG genre. We've seen different types of RPGs.
Yeah.
But what is the actual definition of an RPG to you? What defines an RPG?
I got it. A game like where you actually like level up and stuff, like level up your stats,
So
Any
statistics.
any
and
game
stuff.
ever?
So Ratchet and Clank's an RPG?
Well, no, I mean like level up your like magic, level up your like
Level up your
speed,
health, level up your weapon
stamina.
proficiencies.
So God of War is an RPG.
Well, you don't level up
What
speed
do you do?
in RPG,
What do you
no.
do?
You level up weapons.
So you
in
still
God of
level up.
War.
You're still leveling up a stat.
And magic.
Yeah, but I mean like what's it called? Like speed, like sneak, like
Yeah, you
lockpick.
You can upgrade his what was it? Hermes run? Hermes shoes?
Yeah, but that's not. You never use that as running, cause he always just goes. and stop.
You do go faster than his normal run.
But you probably clear more.
Anyway.
This is upgrading.
Okay.
Like
okay,
if I hear RPG, I think of upgrading.
Okay, we're just fucking with you.
I don't know.
Ben,
What about you?
Okay, me is basically it's more of a story setting plot. Like either like you're someone just waking up from a mysterious like village and something happens and you have to find a group to like either for like remember what happened or save
A
the village.
story-focused game.
Just to save the
Yeah.
village, and also with the gameplay, like when you attack enemies, you see like how much, like attack you took away from them. That to me, like if I ever see that RPG, automatically RPG. Just
with me, RPG, the
it's super long story.
absolute first thing I think of, and actually if I'm playing a game and it has this, that's the only thing for me that makes an RPG is turn-based fighting.
Well, if it's turn-based, it's automatically RPG.
It's automatically
100%.
RPG. Like even if it's like that with the leveling up and the
Yeah.
little things above there, and you level up your character and your whole team, that still would not register as an RPG in my head unless it's turn-based.
Well, wasn't that just turn-based before? Like turn-based was just RPG. That's all it was before too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just turn-based.
What about you,
If
Brandon?
it's not turn-based, not
What
RPG.
I define as an RPG,
Now they just changed it up.
it's a game that focuses highly on story, highly on character development, and highly upon player choice.
But very low on gameplay.
No, it could or could not be.
So if it's good enough, you'd watch a movie and like be able to upgrade that. Like he said, very little.
Upgrade the movie.
No emphasis on gameplay.
Yeah, like
Doesn't
you
mean
said
there's
little.
no gameplay there.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean like you be like kind of like how Dragon Slayer is. You ever heard of the arcade version of that?
No.
Like you'd move him, but it'd be like movie.
It's not Dragon Slayer. It's Dragon.
It is
Quest?
Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest.
Wait, no, that's an RPG series.
Dragon Hunter?
Yeah, isn't
Oh.
it Dragon Slayer?
Is it Dragon Slayer?
It's Dragon something.
Dragon Hunter?
It's not Dragon Slayer.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Well, it's not Slayer, but it's Dragon
Definitely
something.
not Dragon Slayer.
What is it? Dragon Quest? No.
Dragon's Lair. I think.
Dragon Slayer. That's what it is.
Dragon.
Yeah.
He was close actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dragon
but
Slayer.
that's not really an RPG. There's no real.
Well, I was just saying something. Like, if
That's barely.
What
even a
player
game.
choice is
Yeah.
in Dragon's Lair?
Left, right,
just
or
left,
straight.
right, turn, don't run into a wall. And
It's a
turn
quick
to
time
skeleton.
event.
Yes, and yeah, actually,
It's a quick time
is
event.
quick
It
time
was the
event.
first quick time
Yeah,
event.
it was. For a full fucking.
Mine is a story-driven, character-driven game that allows you to develop stats and has a high focus on player choice.
Yeah, it's probably
RPG, I think that probably is the true definition.
textbook definition.
Well,
Right
he
there.
was just asking this, like, what I.
Yeah,
This is a very subjective question.
Yeah.
and mine is turn-based. That's it.
Well, now it's not turn
Mine is
based.
upgrade.
I mean, because games like Deus Ex are technically RPGs.
Yeah, but that's not turn-based. I put that more on
Well, I
like
mean, that's
In my head, if it's not turn-based, it's not an RPG. That's in my head.
No,
Don't
Skyrim's-
kill me, guys.
Doesn't
But
mean Skyrim. I'm not saying you're wrong, but that's your definition
don't kill
for
me,
you.
guys. But unless it's turn-based.
But I mean, like-
Pokemon's a Pokemon game. We went over this.
Skyrim
already.
is an RPG. Skyrim is an RPG though.
Oh, wait, Yu-Gi-Oh! That's technically turn
It's a fucking card game.
based.
It is turn-based, but it's
Yeah,
a
that
fucking
would make
card
it an
game.
RPG by your definition.
Yeah, you know, you're right. It is an RPG. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Magic.
They actually have a Yu-Gi-Oh RPG for the Game Boy.
I played that shit.
Me too.
I played the shit out of that shit. I played the one for PlayStation 1 too. That's never really good.
I mean, they actually had a game, the Sacred Cards from Reach of Destruction, that were actually where you got deck capacity as you beat more opponents, and you can put stronger cards in your deck as you fought more people.
I like how like when you're a kid, like if there's ever like a card game, it was just always like deck. Like if there's ever like a card game based off of something, it was like a deck. Like a deck
Okay.
of cards.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Yes.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I thought he was.
I don't know.
I didn't think he was serious.
I like how I like how when you have a deck of cards,
It's called
it's card deck. Have you ever had a dream?
On that note, this is usually where I open the floor for everyone else to see what they want to say, but you were not allowed to talk anymore after that comment, Dylan.
Well, I'm still gonna talk. You can't stop me. I have
Okay, does anyone have anything else they want to say? Game, story-wise, something? Anything, really?
I've actually had like next to no time to play
I wish.
fucking anything. I swear, I am so pissed. I had not played a game in like a week and a half. I had not played a game in like a week and a half.
I haven't.
I just finished playing Hitman when you arrived. My last assassination. I got my first time assassin today.
I have not played a game for a week and a half.
I
Me
felt
neither.
so happy playing Hitman and being able to finish a mission by
No.
killing only the
No,
target.
the difference between me and you is
What's the
that
difference?
your PS3 died.
Yeah, I can't. I'm unable to play any game.
You're unable.
Even if I
I
had
can. I just
Haven't
have
had the time.
absolutely no time, and that pisses me off.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you should feel pissed
I
off.
think
You've
he's in
also
the
got
worst
two-
position, though.
Yeah, but he's got 2 other systems he could play. Plus his PlayStation Vita,
I didn't say that. I
plus a
didn't say
Super
that.
Nintendo, and an Xbox, which actually are all mine. Why do you have all those things?
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Actually, yeah, every single thing but the PS3
All of them
over
are
there is
mine.
yours.
I must say, Hitman 1, I would probably not recommend the game because it's kind of, there's about a few problems with it. Hitman 2 is a much better game.
What's that, an Absolution or something?
No, it's Silent Assassin.
It's Hitman
Oh.
2.
I got my first mission where I killed only target and nobody else. And left silently without ever leaving a mark.
Nice. I bet that felt good.
Yes,
I can't. I
I
don't know.
poisoned his food. And that killed him.
I don't know how difficult or how.
Shut up.
Oh, it's really, it is really hard.
I've never played a Hitman game in my life.
It is actually really hard to get through completely undetected
No,
and not kill anybody but the target.
I tried to play that game like a shooter. Like the
And
first
you
time I
can.
played it,
To be fair, that's actually German playstyle. You just get shitty rewards for it.
I just fucked up. I didn't get anywhere. I didn't understand what to do.
Hitman's a game where you play as a hitman. It's very simple.
Yeah.
You get a target, you have to kill him. You get
Play more like an assassin.
Yeah, you get a rank based on how you do. The highest rank silent assassin is only gotten by killing only the target and nobody else, and leaving undetected.
No,
Literally a silent assassin.
He actually played more like a mercenary. There's a difference. Mercenaries kill everything just to
Well,
get
there's
what they need.
mercenaries and assassins.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
two different mercenaries.
By my first silent assassin, I was so happy.
Nice. Hitman seems like more your game anyway.
It is. It's very much a game that I
Are
like.
you gonna
That
get
I
the new
like.
one for the PS3?
I probably will when it comes out this
Yeah.
fall.
Just swear, it's like the gayest cover I've ever seen.
Well, I guess
And-
that's it.
and
now
with
we're all
that-
looking at covers.
We have finished the 4th edition of the Zombie Crew. Once again, I am Brandon Carey, and these are people.
I'm James Hughes.
Benjamin Figueroa. Okay.
Goodbye, y'all.